You know, guys, I think you are the first band to start the show with a song I bought the vinyl record of in high school. There was some movie that was promoting in 1994, obviously already as a standard at that point, but all I know is it had Jessica Tandy in it. Should we identify it for the audience since it didn't have lyrics? No, it was later than that.
It was a cartoon, wasn't it?
What?
It was a cartoon, wasn't it?
No.
Oh.
Should we, yeah, Jessica Tandy cartoons. That could be a new thing. Should we identify it for the audience since it didn't have words? Time is tight?
Right. Time is tight.
Right. And we should probably identify you because people that were not going to shows back when you started.
We'd rather identify you, Todd.
Well, thank you.
Because we'd like to have Hot Toddies with Todd. It's another episode of Hot Toddies with Todd.
This sounds like WEFT fan fiction. Anyway, Lonely Trailer, you can look them up online. They have a pretty prodigious biography and an even more prodigious discography. And a newish record called Secret Information Booth that we've been playing since it came out digitally, and even more since it came out not digitally.
Wow.
And
well, thank you, Todd, for doing that.
They look very ready to go on with the next song. So
Let's do the next one.
Okay, I'm going to
Bleep.
Hop out of the way.
the baker and order a mincemeat pie.
The butcher's knife was lying right by his side.
He's not what he seems, no,
And so am I. Well, I spent the night in jail, and the jailer he left at night.
The key was in the lock, but don't you try it.
by time the chair was cleaned out.
And so am I. But just between you and me.
Just between you and
Just between you and me. Just between you and me. You're a thief. And so am I. Well, there's a gun on the table and the dice are rolling all night.
one keeps you honest, but the other one honestly lies.
The dice were loaded and the gun said,
So am I. Just between you and me. Just between you and me. Just between you and me. You're a thief. And so am I. Between you and me. Just between you and me. Just between you and me. You're asleep. And so am I.
Song. So
Todd, you're never in the way. You're welcome wherever you go.
I wish I could have that in writing. I would
I'll
show
write
it.
it down. Give me
Every
I'll write
customs
it down
agent-
later. You know, when we're not coming through the airwaves.
Lonely Trailer on Web Sessions.
Are airwaves hairy?
We don't want nobody like you. We don't need someone that can find me. Just these eyes look kind of loony. That's the reason I'm not like us. No, they're really not quite like us. Never know what I am up to. Never know what I am up to.
I miss all the records they used to have here in WEFT. They were really beautiful. They were just looking at you. You'd walk in and all these albums just staring at you.
That's how I used to buy records. I'd walk around and wait for one to look at me and tell me to buy it.
Yeah, that's
They'd start
that's a good
glowing
way.
and shimmering.
It is. Sometimes they levitate. So every once in a while, they'll just levitate and look at you. Who's the freaky weird old man not much on his brain? Don't confuse him, he'll get mad. Gentle mental brain, psychological demand, measurements of social skill, descriptions when young variables, circumference of a pull on some oak, dedicate some time, whole night's escape. Hold on anyway, ritualize his shine, soften the look on your face. Keeping track of terrorist attack, controlling the public eye. Takes a lot more than a security tax to make him significant mind. There's a rickshaw intention with the continental graph. Direction has a different meaning here. It's fulfilled its path. Long like we do, it's microscopic dot. The man made that way for some change. Fingerprints decide destiny. Sometimes ethical predestinate. Depression is blurred like the land being burned. Goodbye, goodbye, set time to infinity. Depression is blurred like the land we burn. Saying goodbye, goodbye, set time to infinity.
Thank you. I didn't leave, but I hopped out of the way.
Well, when we got here, there was nobody here, so we thought maybe.
Well, we also had the WEFT board meeting tonight, so I was just trying to make sure all my jobs were done.
Hey, you know what? We saw a really great band last night, Bookmobile.
Okay.
Bookmobile.
I keep trying to get Luke to check out Bookmobile, but he's never in the audience when they play. It's like this weird Clark Kent thing. I would like to single out not just Luke, but congratulate or thank the entire studio audience, because we've got a good one tonight. So give yourselves a hand.
Intelligent too, you know. It's kind of
I wish we had. Last week we also had a very good studio audience, but it's not something we can ever take for granted, because with the weather, for heaven's sake, I mean, I've been telling people lately, if you're already downtown, come on and check it out. But if you're already warm, safe, snug at home,
well, turn the radio
yeah,
on the way down.
crank your radio.
What's a bad audience look like?
That's
A
what I
bad
was
audience. A bad audience is invisible. A bad audience is I can't. No, a bad audience would be either I can't see that there's an audience, or an audience that like applauds in the middle of a song instead of in between songs.
Todd, can I pretend you're wearing a bathrobe? Is that okay? Velvet one. It's a deep burgundy velvet bathrobe, and it looks great on you, man.
Whatever goes on in your mind
It's
is
swinging.
excellent.
You're not dripping wet, but it's okay.
Just imagine that I have on another bathrobe under the bathrobe.
Oh man, you're throwing me for a loop, Todd.
Layers upon layers,
Layers.
like an onion.
I like them as long as they're velvet.
Excellent.
Got me.
Velvet onion. You got it. Anything you want to plug before we go on? Any shows? Any?
Just you, Todd. We really appreciate your integrity every Monday night, man.
Wow. Well, I'm touched.
We're playing in March.
You're
Yeah.
touched.
Brian's checking it out to find out when it is, because I'm not sure when it is. When is it, Brian, that we're playing in March?
Is it next door?
It is, yeah. 18th, 15th, 15, whatever the Saturday is, right? 14th of
Well,
March.
I misinformed some people. I thought Pledge
That's
Drive
good.
here.
I like misinformation.
I thought the WEFT Pledge Drive started March 19th. It's actually March 29th. So to anybody who marked their calendar accordingly, it's March 29th. But Lonely Trailer is March 14th. I swear,
Saturday, March.
every day in March, there's something on the calendar. So get it straight so that you can show up to everything you want to and not be triple booked. Or
Just show up to this one.
yeah. Well, I think Henry's is the day before, so we want to plug that too.
Yes, we do. We didn't know that.
Is it at Mike and Molly's too, Henry? A Cowboy
So
Monkey.
Cowboy Monkey March 13th and Mike and Molly's March 14th.
That'd be great.
Make a weekend of it. Fly cross country.
Just don't even go home. Stay there.
Yes, yes.
We're going to do a real old song now, Todd.
I like it. Whatever it is, I'm.
looking out at barbed wire against there was a war. And she stayed at home there. And she's not afraid. But she's on her own there.
And I'll keep it that way. 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 You know, a lot of important things happened today, Brian.
What's that, Tim?
Well, I'll tell you. Let's see.
Come on.
Oh, the United States was given Guantanamo Bay today. This is the day they
What?
signed the lease.
Again?
Yeah. Yeah. It's an open-ended lease. George Harrison got arrested and lost his license for a year, driver's license. Well, this happened long ago, not just this very day. Nothing happened today. This one's called Tree Frog.
Taking the spaceship, the waves are waiting and waiting like in Hong Kong. Look at the tree froggies, orange and green. Go blind, 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 then laugh at what you see.
that's about a tree frog? Was it caught halfway between the tree and the limbs? I don't know.
You think about it. I'll be back in a minute.
When I hear the music stop for more than a few seconds, I figure I'm due back out here regardless of...
We were waiting for you.
Well, you know, it's...
Dead
let's
Air
see.
Police.
The, I don't still have my
Dead
clock.
Air
What time is it,
Police,
Luke?
man.
We normally have a function... 10. Okay, so you are listening to the station ID as legally required. This is WEFT 90.1 FM Champaign. Every Monday night, we bring you 2 hours of local music, WEFT sessions, and Local 901. And as I have been saying all night, we have a double header tonight. And in the 10 o'clock hour, we have Lonely Trailer, who will be playing March 14th at Mike and Molly's.
That should be fun. Hopefully it'll be in the beer garden. Yeah?
Hopefully it can be in the beer garden without people dying. I saw the last time I remember seeing you in the beer garden, I remember I had on a parka. You played Man with the Broom. It was awesome.
And you look good too, man. You look good in the parka. Sporting the parka.
But I remember like having trouble holding the camera because it was so cold. And it wasn't even a month that it should have been cold. But it was. That's like a wind tunnel, the way at night the wind goes through there. It's a lovely beer garden, but it's good to bring a coat no matter how hot a day it is. Just to be prepared.
I'm coming to get you.
Ryan's attacking the cameras. I'm not sure I understand why we're on the radio with cameras.
Because
Can you do it without microphones?
we
It was
could,
weird, 'cause
but...
last time we were here, we didn't have to really play. It was great. Now they got cameras, and it's like,
Well, they have kindly been airing it during the week at an earlier hour for people that don't stay up quite this late and listen on the radio, or people who liked it so much that they want to tell all their friends, hey, I listened to this amazing radio broadcast and I was even in the room for it, so you should watch it when it comes on TV.
I like your optimism, Todd. It cuts through a very cold, cold night. Makes me warm,
That is
I'm
what it's
warm.
intended to do.
even without your robe.
I was going to say, just like the second bathrobe, they have a similar effect. Whenever you guys are ready, I will stop.
Todd, this one's called Young City Planner.
All right.
The blueprint chain, destroy our wilderness, the quest of the chain. Rock the river the can, rock the river the can, rock the classic, right in my turn, right in my turn, right in my turn. Rock the river the can, rock the river the can, rock the classic, right in my turn, right in my turn, right in my turn. Start a foundation, opportunity taken. nation, scattered population. Rock to the beat, rhythm the can. Rock to the beat, rhythm the can. Run the block like run my train, run my train, run my train. Rhythm the can, rock your way, rhythm the can. Run the block like run my train, run my train, run my train. Army of hammer, investment, massive expansion. It feels like submission.
You guys want to sit over here? You can maybe hear vocals then. You want to move around, you're welcome. We got a corner over here perfectly empty.
Very nice corner.
You know, turn the light off and on, whatever you want to do.
It's over by the Baroque music over there. This is inspired by a Baroque bassoon piece, I think, from the 13th century.
Cowboys can sing after the fire is burning. Cows gone to sleep. Then still the world said cruel for the moon. Nobody really wants to sing. Let the thoughts you're always there. Come on, the news to sing. Let them drag the thoughts you're always there. You're always Stand how you are under the black and empty old cowboy song. Only you saw is listening, sit and croon. A cowboy tune. Gather when anyone can sing. The
cool because I always played this part wrong or a couple parts wrong on that, and I played a different part wrong on it this time. It's really neat.
This is
It's good to change it up.
that'll have to be a Japanese.
Yeah, that's right, I'm learning.
Save that for a Japanese bonus track. I guess those
And
are.
you have the best advice.
I try.
Yes, sir.
I guess Japanese bonus tracks are less of an issue in the digital age, but people not paying $40 and upward for one song that you can get as an MP3 individually.
Really? Is there such a thing?
There was. I don't know if there is.
You know, we wanted
Digital bootleg?
We wanted Bookmobile to start releasing their stuff on greeting cards, where you open up and have the little musical thing in there.
I like
We have
that.
So many greeting card songs. That'd be so cool.
They'd be hard to play on the radio, but I guess you could hold the card up to the speaker or something. Yeah, if you could plug your wire into the card. So, how many of the songs tonight are from upcoming releases?
We're working on
A bunch of them.
songs right now, and I'm trying to think we got.
Oh, and nobody could hear you, by the way. Okay. Every now and then I have amazing conversations on this show, and then I realize that the person wasn't talking into a mic, so.
I'm guessing like 3 or 4 that haven't been released, and then like 3 from
City Planner?
That was on the was that on the last CD?
I
have
don't
no idea.
remember it being on any record.
I remember
There's
Barbed
8
Wire was on our
there's
first
8
record. I remember that.
There's 8 or 9 that are on the new thing. 10? On this?
Well,
Steve said 8.
I always have to
Number
stop
2
and
change
think,
it. That's the
because
great thing about a number. You can just change it like that. Change it.
there's
Double it and then.
a lot of your early stuff I bought, but we don't have it at WEFT, and then there's some kind of interim stuff that we have at WEFT that I haven't seen for sale. And
Well, that's good to hear.
and then there's the
We
newer
brought
stuff.
Merch wait, tonight we brought our merchant. Oh,
We brought some digital merch too. Yeah, it's like pure imaginative airwave things that you don't even really have to buy. Just think about it real hard, and it'll come to you.
On a more serious note, I should probably tell people that if they're interested in your very early catalog, isn't there a 2 CD album that compiles just like 50 songs? Dick Dale! Dick Dale!
And it sounds like that.
That's
right. That's why I bought that. I really did.
You don't even need a surfboard. For
I'm
that.
thinking you might be scaring people out of buying it if they think it actually sounds like the sound engineer tripping over a
Well, they're supposed to. You're supposed to
That's
kick
a-
them anyway. That's
paper heart.
Priceless song.
okay. We're gonna do Robot now. Okay.
I think you should do Robot. That's great.
In a casket is a metal soul. I don't know where it will go. Maybe a little boy. Did you take me down? 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 Did you dig down? Did you dig down? Did you dig down? Did you dig down? He'd have been a good man, and God only was. Now the grubs only rust as a matter of fact. Did you dig me down? 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 Did you dig 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 down? Did you dig? Everybody stop it! very funny. Stop it, stop it. Give me back my life. You take out my mind. Every time you bury me. Every time you bury me. I guess you really mean it. I guess you really mean it. Everybody very funny. Stop it, stop it. Everybody very funny. Stop it. Did you dig me down? 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 Everybody very funny, stop it, stop it. 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 Everybody back my eyes, stop it, stop it. You take out my mind. Every time you bury me, stop, stop. Every time you bury me, I guess you really mean it. I guess you really mean it. Very funny, stop it, stop it. Everybody very funny, stop it, stop it. Everybody very funny, stop it, stop it. Everybody very funny, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop.
Sometimes you'll see it just walking around, that robot just kind of like that, kind of directionless.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting a long pause there, but as long as there is one, I'd like to point out that we have both a teeming studio audience and
Or seething.
Teenage studio audience?
teeming. Teeming with life and population. We also have high online listenership, which sometimes we have all the people
high?
here.
Todd, you just dig in. Todd, you just
Todd's
reach
done
out
it again. He's
grab
done
it
it again,
dig
by
in.
God.
You just grab it.
So we're doing well in all the different circles of listenership.
There's something else we should be doing, though. We said in the microphone. There's got to be something else we should be doing, right, Todd?
I'm thinking
can see you.
pay-per-view.
Ah.
That's the one thing we're not doing.
Oh, come on.
Maybe we can do that Wednesday. I'll have my people talk to your people.
Ain't got no people.
Do you have 2 or 3 more?
3.
How about if we talk after 2 more songs before the last song?
Sounds good. We're going to do Squid, then we're going to do Time Has Told Me to Shut Up, and then we're doing Mary Coo.
That's good.
What's the last one?
I'm not sure what it's called. We just wrote it up
Mary
a few
Coo?
hours ago.
No.
Mary Coo. Mary Coo. You'll know when we sing it.
Evidently.
It'll be so catchy that you'll just...
You're listening to WEFT Sessions with Lonely Trailer.
Eye of the squid, not the whole squid. Eye of the squid sees what you didn't did. Surfaces, then goes back down. Can't believe that you're still around. Still around. Still around. Still around. Still around. secret that he can't keep. What it is that's up, down, deep. Up, down, deep. Up, down, deep. Up, down, deep. Up, down, deep.
There's plenty of dead air to go around.
This one's kind of like a pancake in that it's like a pancake that's not done, you know,
It's
where it's kind of
missing
wet
a
in the
lot
middle
of butter
still, you know.
and stuff. It's
but
missing the syrup.
Well, no, you pour a bunch of syrup on it and it's okay. So that's what we're going to try and do here. Pour the syrup on this one. Okay,
That
I'm ready if
pancake
you
can't breathe. I'm worried about the pancake now.
Is he still back
Got
there?
me worried about the pancake.
Is he still behind me?
Where's the pancake? What pancake? Okay. 1,
holds me to sleep. froze me. Time it showed me. Time it holds us to sleep. Time it shows me. That's our version of a Dr. Zhivago song called Ice Palace.
We still need to get Dr. Zhivago on WEFT sessions.
Todd, I couldn't agree with you more. And I really like the hats.
Was that
The hats in that movie, they kill me.
was that written by
Sometimes those hats, they reach out and they just want to grab me.
was that written by Robert Bolt?
That last song, no, we wrote.
No, Dr. Zhivago.
We wish we hadn't now, but.
Okay. Well, the screenplay. Sorry. Yeah, no. We had a trivia question a few weeks ago about
Boris Pasternak.
this guy, and I didn't know the name, and then I came across his name last night. And in any event, there are much more timely things to talk about than.
But the real question is, did he have a beard?
I didn't even know who he was, so I don't know what he looked like. But
He liked all kinds of weather.
he has a beard. We'll just go with that beard.
Well, I like that beard. I
And,
reach out and touch it sometimes.
So since we're going into the last song, I should probably recap important things. March 13th at Cowboy Monkey is Lanterna. March 14th at Mike and Molly's is You Guys. So if people come long distance, they should attend both and get
You're so optimistic, Todd.
more bang for their buck. And we're going to hope that it's not the temperature out then that it is now. Please stay tuned for Lanterna next hour. I have several special guests, and I'm very excited about that. I wish that could be the case more often, but
You can make it happen, Todd. I know you can.
thank you to everybody listening. Thanks again to our wonderful studio audience tonight. Thanks to sound engineer Mike Feldman, our camera crew, and Mike Ingram for booking it. And I think one more song of Lonely Trailer, and then Lanterna and 1948. So please stay tuned, everybody. Cheers.
Thanks, Todd.
Just you, Todd. I like the back of your neck, Todd. Which one is this one? Okay. All right, There's a hostile threat mentioned every day. Hope it's over soon, whatever it is. That kind of money can throw you over the moon or completely change economic gloom. don't care